Hello and welcome back to your boy person Lain watching the first episode. As I told you, as I promised you, this week we'll have a lot of first episodes. So watching new shows and stuff like that, trying to fill this channel and do stuff. So you need to subscribe to encourage me to do more and to add more, and just ask for what you like. Maybe I have not watched it yet and I'll give it a try. Serial Experimentals Lain. I'll be honest, I'm watching this anime just because of the opening. And you don't seem to understand. I found out that I know the song from way long ago. And it's being used on Reels, on Instagram, on TikTok, and stuff like that. And I have not watched this anime yet, so when I went to download the song, I found a good praise on the anime, so why not give it a try and let's find out what was going on that era of time, 2000 and probably the 2000s, the early 2000s. Yeah, so let's see, what do we get here?
Present day. Present time.
Present day, present time. Yeah, and I've heard some comparing between this and some anime.
And you don't seem to
And this is definitely the best all English opening. Even though I cannot, I don't get most of what it says. Is it gonna be like that? Yeah, I thought the best part that's used on the reels is skipped, but it's still there. This is it. This is the best part. Just musical. And what was the anime that it was compared to? It was compared to some anime I'm watching. I'm not sure. Well, was it I don't know. But we don't care about the comparing either way. But let's just figure out what is this about.
Won't you come?
Oh, the dub. I've downloaded the dub. Alright. I usually watch sub, as you see in most of the anime in the channel. Weird. But I just thought that it would be nostalgic for most of you, since you've seen this on TV, on it was dubbed. Going on. What's going on? But that aside, why just don't people mind their own damn business? Like, talking about those three girls that said, well, what's going on with her? Damn business. Damn idiot.
Come on. Oh, don't be like that. Come on. Come here.
Hey, come on, do something or skip it. Who is this girl? Oh, she's gonna jump. A bullying victim? Someone she was painting on the ground and now she's smiling. That's definitely a suicide. She's gonna jump. Now she's gonna fall beside those. Maybe the story they saw her?
What the hell? What's going on here? I don't know. What's all that noise? What happened? I don't know anything. We've got nothing to do with this. She just came out of nowhere.
Just like that. Everyone is just trying to get rid of it, and no one or call the cops or anything. They're not scared. There was not the usual scream of crime. And what's this? Are all the shadows gonna be painted like that? What's the significance of them being... Real world? Real world? This is not the girl that just committed suicide, right? Backstory or anything like that. It seems a different one. The clothing seems close, but still, the shadows. She's a different one. I'm doing commentating again. That's so cool. That finally, that's like, you know, the way she's watching the lines, the electricity cables. I always do that whenever I'm on train or anything like that. And just be watching it. It starts, it goes down and then up and then next one. I like doing that. I'm addicted to that. You know, finding out it's not just me.
So noisy. Can you just shut up? Huh?
You really said that? He really said that and everyone shut the hell up. So maybe sometimes it just takes being honest and telling everyone to shut the fuck up, and they do. Oh, so maybe the one that committed suicide is an acquaintance, since it seems that all ages are here. Her shadow is different. Her shadow is different than the nasty ones. Everybody? Where? They'll talk about her now, the one that died.
Yeah, really, it's just some stupid prank.
Oh. Bullying again.
It's okay. Lain.
And I'm sure bullying is still a thing everywhere. There is bullying, like whether you notice it, whether you do not notice it, but it seems that, you know, long ago.
Email. I'm not up on all that stuff once a day.
Does not have a phone, or?
You really ought to check your email at least once a day. It's best to, you know.
He does not have one?
Lain doesn't know computers.
Bullying? Come on, I hate those. I really hate those people that do not mind their own
She got
business.
that awful email. Can't
Chisa?
two together?
She does not know about the email. Come on. And I do not know about the email. I do not know about Chisa.
In our second period. She jumped off a building last week. The teacher
Oh, so...
And it's not
Alright.
just Julie. There were a whole bunch of other people who had gotten email from her this week also.
But if she's
Dead? Then we shouldn't be getting any email from her. It must be a prank.
Oh, interesting. So the emails have started after she committed suicide. Someone is using her email, or that's the connecting, the experiment. What's with her? Is she gonna be sucked to another world? Or is she actually in another world? She the only one seeing that? Who's... Are these the emails? The things that are written, is it probably what's in the email or what she is thinking? Lain. So far, so weird. What's going on? Everything's shady. Yeah. Now the jumping is gonna happen or something like that. Or maybe this anime is gonna be about how they thought in the 2000s and the early 2000s, how they thought that the world is gonna change with the you know, the internet stuff and the everyone having emails and stuff like that, phones and you know, just predicting what's gonna happen in the future.
Log in.
Right?
Who is the user?
Lain. Is this the first time she's using this or? Lain? Alright.
Lain. Please state your name.
Lain.
Voice accepted.
Why does she seem slow and
User Lain.
surprised?
Email.
Who's it from?
Chisa, your
Oh.
order. Do you
Alright.
wish to read your
Well, now she's gonna know what's the email about. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
That's the email.
Lain. I remember walking home with you once. Do you remember? I have only.
So that's why it is scary. She's dead, but this is not just the your typical email, but
Alive. I wanted to let you know this, Lain. I want all the
oh,
others
that's why the other one was
I
scared.
have sent them
I
email
would be
also,
scared.
and soon.
Why did you die?
There is a rumor at that school that this email is some sort of a prank. But I want you to know, Lain, that it is not a prank. This is real.
But why? Why did you die?
Here,
That's what she said probably before she jumped.
there is a god.
Huh?
That's what she said before. Is this some sort of AI or something like that? Like when what was it called? Like in Steins Gate, when in the Steins Gate Zero, when he finds that AI of his Chris, yeah, it was Chris, and it talked really like Chris and just was almost like Chris. I still remember.
I'm finished already. Is that okay, Mom? I had a big lunch today.
I'll just wait and know. I'm not making. I just like to think throughout the show and trying to figure out things while I haven't. But
On today. It was from this girl I know who killed herself last week.
they are drawn with lips so weird, especially when they are trying to emphasize lipstick. That's
What is it, Lain?
That's her
You
father?
to visit me in here? What is it?
You fixes computers, or he buys computers, or TVs. Yeah, computers. I need one. Come on, talk.
You know that Navi? In my room? It's old now. Do you think that I could...
Yeah, so
You
she
got
needs a
computer
computer.
bug, have you?
Alright, take this one.
Lain, you are in junior high now already.
Yeah.
Your school chums must be leaving you in the technical dust. Huh?
You have all of this. Give her one. Come on.
We should upgrade that old Navi. You know, Lain, in the real world, or the wired world, people are connected somehow. That's how societies are created.
Like some social media or something like
Make an
that.
effort to create friends. Take the initiative.
Oh, her father is a
You
nerd.
should be able to make friends right off the bat.
Her father is a nerd.
Both worlds,
Right?
huh?
So would he get her a new computer or something?
I'm not scared. Not really.
So, why are you up so late? Talking about your old Navi.
I told you I want to get one. New one. Ah, it's because of the...
To see.
Yeah. It's because of the behaviors of her parents that she's like this. Like, she's talking to this goddamn guy, to her father, and he's not really paying any attention to her, just playing on his games. And the mother, I don't know whether she even replies to her or not, or she just left it like that. That's why she's not used to talking. Like, when that happens in your home and people don't really care about what you're saying and they don't reply to you, you'll be like, why bother talking to anyone? Like, I want you to reply. That becomes like traumatic and becomes like the things in her behavior with others. Again, everything is blurry. Blood. Were there some casualties or someone threw? It's another suicide. From school, it's the girl that was crying. The girl that was crying. No? Just like this, what's going on? So someone died and everyone is just going like school, what the hell? Weird? But I like it. I like weird stuff. I like not knowing where things are going. It feels like the writer is beating you. Like when you can anticipate everything that's going on, that's nice. When you can anticipate everything that's gonna happen and you're able to judge, you know, most of it correctly, you feel like, come on, everyone would think like that. So the writer did not do nothing or extraordinary or something like that. And you do not figure out what's happening or what's going on. I really like that. I really like to be challenged by the writer, or you know, be left in the shades. But eventually, like, you should know. That's why when I'm reacting, when you see me watching stuff like that, I say things. I try to figure out things before they happen. I try to anticipate. That's the girl. It's the girl that was crying, yeah? That's her hair. No? So she's seeing what happened at that moment. That's the girl that was crying. Or no? It's not the same school. That's another school. That's another school uniform. What the hell is that? Yeah? So how did that happen? She's on the train that just you know, run over that girl. She's in it, and that's what happened, and that's where she saw the blood, and he's crying now.
Miss Iwakura?
It's just sad. Wow.
Miss Iwakura?
Yes, ma'am.
Blackboard? You know this will be on the test.
Again, she cannot. So it's not just. Are they telling her to make like a Facebook or Telegram or is she actually invited to that world? Is she actually being invited to that world? Like she has what it takes to go to that world? The shadows are different now. Well, they're back red. Nasty. That's her. So? You still see her.
Chisa?
Things are blue now.
So where are you?
You need to die to know. Say something! I would run away, but then she's different. I'm wired.
Wait.
I don't know yet what's the significance of the changing colors of the shadow. So that's an episode. Wow, and I hope it keeps being interesting throughout all of the story. It's a 12 episode, yeah, it's a 12 episode thing. It's probably a 13 episode, but it's a one season thing, yeah. And I hope it keeps being this interesting and this. I don't want it to be this shadowy through all the way. Dark, yes, I like the sense and the vibe of the anime, but some answers, like we did not get even a plot or anything in this first episode, and yet it seems exciting. I told you, if you watch my other reactions, that I usually talk about the first episode being the episode where, you know, the main character with, you know, some of his group, some of his surroundings, you know, a little bit about the map and something. And then there is a first episode that passed and we literally don't know anything except for 2 girls committed suicide and she has an old PC. That's literally everything we knew, and her name is Lain. Literally. What's going on? What's that wire thing they're talking about? Why they committed suicide? They dead or not? What's that world what they're talking about? What's going on with her? But we don't really know nothing of that. And that's something new. That's something crazy. And the way this ambiguation is going on, it reminds me of Steins Gate. Yeah, that's a gem. You know, if you have not watched Steins Gate, you need to go watch it now. Will mess up your mind a little bit, but you'll love it at the end. And yeah, I like this, and I hope if there is more anime, you know, like in this genre of this type, yeah, you would recommend it. And see you in the next episode.